All right, shalom, shalom. Only give all praises, glory, honor, and power that's due to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shabbat Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, those who rule well and who I learned this truth from. All right, and salutations to the brothers stiffly pushing this one truth in all sincerity and diligence, risking both your lives and freedoms to do so. And shalom to the rest of the elect as we all await the second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of the Lord Yahweh Shah. All right, this is your brother Kakabar. All right. And I just want to go into this lesson, man, touching on the fact that this kingdom, all right, of America and the EU, all right, this final beast system, all right, is divided, man. You know, they're divided. You know, they're falling apart, okay, and we looking at the destruction of this place, all right. And I want to go over this article going into the fact that Georgia's parliament pretty much just approved a bill that's going to begin to take away that alphabet agenda. You know, in less than fewer words, they, approved a bill that's going to take away their rights. You know, it's going to curb their rights, you know, and this just shows you how divided this system is, man, because here we are with America, Babylon the Great, you know, places like France, I believe Israel is like the alphabet capital of the world, you know, but all of these different countries are divided, and here they are supposed to be in league with one another. Okay, and it just shows you that this place is through, man. You know, it says Georgia's parliament approves law curbing alphabet rights. It says family values bill, family values, right? Bill is adopted despite being denounced by the President Rights Group and the European Union. So the EU, all right, and apparently the president denounced this family values bill, man. See, that just shows you how wicked this place is, man. This place is anti-life, you know, anti-family structure, you know, traditional values. This place is all for what? Feminism, you know, the alphabet agenda, and just backwardsness, man. Okay, but it looks like the parliament, you know, has approved passing this bill nonetheless. So, you know, this just goes to show you how divided these people are, man. You know, and this reminds me of Russia not too long ago went out and said, you know, if you want to, you know, hold on to some moral values and escape the West's immorality, pretty much, that they'd be like a safe haven. You know, they don't allow this open pride and feminism and destruction of the family structure. You know, that's all you see. You see that shit over here heavy, man. You know, in these different European countries, but you know, apparently some of these countries, man, they're not. You know, they're pretty much fighting back, and this shows you that the members of EU and NATO, all right, are not going to be aligned with America, Babylon the Great during this third war. And you read about that in Revelation, the 17th chapter, how certain members are going to turn on this place, man. You know, and it makes sense because they don't all agree on everything, man. You know, especially with the dollar collapsing, pretty much being brought low. Okay, these other countries would be affected heavy if they didn't hop along the BRICS bandwagon. So they a lot of these countries, these EU countries, man, are going to turn on this place, you know. All right, it says, matter of fact, let me grab this and I'll grab some of this article. This is Daniel chapter 2 and verse 42. Okay, so like in verse 41, it says, and whereas thou sawest feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided. All right, and that's going into this current kingdom, man. It says, but there shall be in it of the strength of iron, for as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay. It says, and as the toes of the foot were part iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. Even dealing with the economies, you know, you have stronger European countries, you know, stronger economies like Germany, and then you ultimately have weaker economies over there, man. You know, but that just shows you that this kingdom is divided. Some of the countries have stronger militaries. Some of them don't have militaries that are nearly as strong. You see? right? But they're all part of the same beast system. Okay, it says, verse 43, and whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. So scriptures tell you that they gave their power over to the beast so that they could fulfill the Most High's will. Okay, and that's pretty much been fulfilled. This place is spread its wickedness throughout the earth, man. And now we're at that point to where these particular, certain of these countries, these EU countries, all right, members of that NATO are going to turn on America, Babylon the Great, man. And that's why they all divided up now. Okay. But let's read a little bit. It says Georgian politicians have approved the third and final reading of a law on the family values and the protection of minors that will impose sweeping curbs on the alphabet rights. This is a good thing, It says the bill adopted on Tuesday will provide a legal basis for authorities to outlaw pride events and public displays of the alphabet rainbow flag, and to impose censorship of films and books. So that's a beautiful thing. At the end of the day, now, of course, you're going to have these people, but this is really, just to show you, man, that these people don't agree on everything, man. Okay? They don't agree on shit, They see how this shit has affected their country. They see how this shit has affected their society, man. You got to think about it. What good comes out of destroying the family structure, taking a man out the house, making a woman empowered, pretty much to where all she can think about is her career, to the point to where she's forsaken her whole duty as a woman, No more moral values, everybody's immoral, anti-life, pro-abortion. What good comes of that, man? Nothing. In certain of these countries, man, they just no longer are going along with that shit no more, man. It also bans gender transition, adoption by, you see the word, certain words we got to speak around. It says it also bans gender transition, adoption by momos and transformers, and nullifies same-sex marriages performed abroad on Georgian territory. See? So that's beautiful. They pretty much is like shutting down the that alphabet shit, because it's affected their society, and it's not conducive to life, man. Whenever you get through, nothing we're reading here is conducive to life, man. If you have a gender transition, and your body it's not designed to operate like that, man. You're born with one of two chromosomes, or one of two sets of chromosomes, man. X and Y or X and X. This shit is anti-life, and that's why, this shit's divided, man. In a vote boycotted by the opposition, politicians from the ruling Georgian Dream voted 84-0 to approve the bill, along with related amendments to a number of other laws. 84-0. So shit, that was a sweeping decision. No opposition. It says leaders of the governing Georgian Dream Party say it is needed to safeguard traditional moral standards, man. This is what's coming back into planet Earth. At the end of the day, man, you people can fight it. Y'all been fighting all along, BLM, the pride, protest, feminism, all the fucking different waves of it. It's destroyed society, man. It's destroyed life, man. It's like I don't see how you people can't see that. I'm sitting there watching debates on TikTok about motherfuckers arguing about what it means to be a woman. What the hell do you mean what it means to be a woman, man? See, this shit has destroyed life. Now we're at that time where the vibration of the truth is out, and the return to traditional moral standards is being brought about. That's why Russia said that shit, man. That's why Georgia, is passing this bill to curb these alphabet rights. They're tired of this shit, man. Nothing good comes from it except death, which obviously you people love, right? Leaders of the governing Georgian Dream Party say it is needed to safeguard traditional moral standards, which, you can't even safeguard traditional moral standards anymore, man. We're at that point to where they've created words such as toxic masculinity, pretty much if you're not an effeminate man, you know, showing any inkling of masculinity is just, it's toxic. You know, you're doing too much, right? This place got to go. You know, I forget what they call it, but they word, you know, they word splain, they you know, make up words and shit, and just this place is completely through, man. You know, a woman will call you a misogynist and won't even know what the hell that means. You know, but the same women that are calling men misogynists just because men, you know, try to hold on to, and I'm not speaking for all men, but I'm saying the men they call misogynists, you know, just because they have moral values or certain ways they feel, you know, women should be. You're a misogynist. You hate women. But, you know, last I checked, the same guys that saying shit like that, I mean, shit, even us, for example, you know, we love women. You know, I can only speak for myself, but, you know, brothers, hey, we love women, man. You know, but it just goes into the fact that these people they just talk shit. You know, they say whatever, they regurgitate what somebody else has said, and they don't know how to think for themselves, man. You know, but a lot of you women that call men misogyny, you actually hate men. Like, y'all the ones who actually hate men, you know. This shit is just backwards, man. But yeah, they said it needed to safeguard traditional moral standards. In Georgia, whose deeply conservative or Orthodox church is highly influential. Tamara Jakili, director of the campaign group Tbilisi Pride, said the bill, which also restates an existing ban on same-sex marriage and bans gender reassignment surgery, would likely force her organization to close its doors. Oh, well, good riddance, you know. This law is the most, she said, this law is the most terrible thing that happened to the alphabet community in Georgia. So all praises to y'all about Shemi Shah, man. I pray more of these countries do it, you know. They don't care about how you people feel about that, man. You know, this shit's anti-life, and at the end of the day, you still gonna be destroyed for this shit anyway. So, whether they ban it or not, you know, it says Jakeli, 28, told the Reuters news agency, "We will most likely have to shut down. There is no way for us to continue functioning." Okay, beautiful. Georgian president, whose powers are mostly ceremonial, has been a critic of the Georgian Dream and indicated that she will block the bill. Yeah, Lord willing, you ain't blocking shit. However, Georgian Dream and his allies have enough seats in parliament to override her veto. So yeah, this is gonna happen. The president can't block it because she ain't got enough power. Okay. Yeah, she ain't got enough power. All right. And that's pretty much the point. You know, I wanted to just touch on this, man. And at the end of the day, this B system is divided. They're falling apart, man. How can a kingdom stand if it's divided? You can't have one part of your kingdom pushing for one thing and the other pushing for another. Okay? If you're not on the same page, it's not going to go well, man. And that's all scripture say this. And I'm going to go ahead and close out. You know, let's grab this because, you know, these different European members gave their power to America, Babylon the Great, and ultimately them 48ers for a time being. But now look at Turkey. Look at Turkey, man. Turkey is completely sided with the Ishmael, the plight of the Muslims, man. Pay attention, man. This shit is done. This place is divided, man. And there's only one thing left to happen from this point. This is Revelation 17 and 12. It's going to, all right, it says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings," which this goes into the same toes, the 10 toes, okay, that we just read about in Daniel 2, right? It's this European Union, all right, represent those 10 toes. Okay, the European Union mainly / NATO, you know, which some members are amongst both. But it says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which receive no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast." With what beast? The 8th beast. The whore that's riding on the dragon, which is America, Babylon, the Great. Right? "These have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast." And there you have it. The power and strength represents their military might. You know, the political, the alliances they have, right? They're in a league with each other, man. You know, it says they have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. Okay, let me skip down. Verse 16, it says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore." So obviously shit's happened over the years to where these members, all right, have now grown to hate the whore. Look at Turkey. I mean, the simple fact that the 48ers, all right, pretty much killing, those Ishmaelites, right? The sabotaging of the Nord Stream pipelines that fucked up Germany and the surrounding European countries' economies, and that's just a couple things. It's probably been hundreds of things over the years, man. So now it says what? These shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate and naked and shall eat her flesh and shall burn her with fire, man. So these different members of this European Union, man, are going to turn on America. It says, for the Most High put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and to give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. All right. So it's been a time where, they've been in league, to a certain degree. They've been allowing alphabet rights, feminism, destruction of the families, gender reassignment surgeries, yada, 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 yada. But now it's at that point to where, hey, these certain of these different European countries, man, hate Babylon the Great and the 48ers in the way they get down. And they're going to show you that. And during this third war, man, and who they're going to side with. All right. But that's pretty much been the point, So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh, Shah, Bashim Kakadash, DTA, Wah, Baba Ball, Shalom.